Do not stop your bad habits. Yes, don't stop them. We all need to leave behind those chicken, school and college friends. We keep working in that job we hate and we keep staying in the same environment we hate. Selecting to be a victim, I've decided to be the hero of my life. Most of us never follow this wonderful advice. Hey time billionaires, let's play a game. Let's close our eyes and imagine our favorite car or bike which we always wanted to purchase or own. Done? My favorite is Rolls Royce. Okay, now let's imagine we have all won a lottery and we are offered the same car or bike for next 3 hours. Only 3 hours. We can do whatever we want with that car, like we can click pictures, we can drive it and we can even give it to a friend if we want to. So tell me what you will be doing in these 3 hours. Of course, all of us will use this limited time to the fullest by driving our dream Ferrari, posing for clicks and making videos. As we know it will be very soon gone, we will not even bother eating food, right? Well, most of us will do like this, but we same people behave very differently when that dream car is replaced by an even more precious thing, which is life. Like the dream car, we have magically been gifted with this amazing life which we all know will sadly end one day. But the question is, if it's more precious than any of the materialistic things, then why are we wasting it? All through these years, I've always been a really good goal setter, but a terrible goal getter. I kept planning, dreaming, analyzing, but ultimately I always felt stuck. I had all the motivation in the world, but I kept procrastinating and wasting my life. But the question is, why do we procrastinate? Why we waste our life? Now, there are many psychological theories behind procrastination like expectancy theory, need theory, hyperbolic discounting theory and others. But the gist of meta theory 2006 is that we don't procrastinate if we can tick these 4 points before doing any activity. And the points are, we get the desirable award from doing it, we have enough expectation to win by doing it, that reward helps improve our present status, and the results are immediate. Based on this theory, we should only play games we want to win and we can win. Life of IPL star MS Dhoni would have definitely been wasted if he would have not decided to leave the job of ticket collector to pursue his career in cricket. So today in this video, we will see 7 things you should immediately stop doing if you want to live a great life. Life is ultimately nothing but time. When you waste an hour of your time, you waste a percentage of your life. And also, to save your time, I will also give at the end 5 quick time saving hacks which I personally use. So let's start with the first thing you immediately need to stop, which is stop giving up on life. Have you ever wondered how your life would have been if you actually did all those things which you just kept thinking about? Why have you failed to make those dreams a reality? Well, to my personal story, I have been raised in a poor family. I always saw people looking at me with this sympathetic eye, making me feel like I was a victim. And to tell you the truth, the sympathetic thing actually was comforting, that I have my reasons to justify my failures in life. But luckily, I have very soon realized in my life that universe doesn't care how you feel, it only cares about what you do. And happiness never comes to those who don't appreciate what they already have. So instead of selecting to be a victim, I have decided to be the hero of my life by taking radical accountability of each and every action of mine. I got this clarity in life that easy choices can lead to hard life and hard choices will lead to easy life. So this is the first lesson. Do not give up before fighting. Be honest with yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. Always keep that comparison radar in check, and instead of focusing on problem, start looking for solutions. Make it really hard for yourself to make easy choices. Become process oriented rather than goal oriented and work to optimize on your internal environment and as well as external environment, for which you must stop socializing the wrong way. Fly with eagles, don't cluck with chickens. You must have heard the story of how an egg of an eagle accidentally fell down from its nest and was hatched among the chickens. The eagle, which grew up with its chicken mates in its entire life, never really flew in the sky, despite of being an eagle. Similarly, we all need to leave behind those chicken, school and college friends we have been hanging around. If you don't want to slip up, don't go where it's slippery. Simple. Another important thing you need to learn to stop wasting your life is to learn an important social skill, which is the art of saying no. You can easily decide when to say yes to something if you know this simple trick. Ask yourself this question: will this activity or person help me in any way with knowledge, fun and money? If you can tick any 2 parameters from these 3, you can say yes, else without any guilty, say no to the offer. Do not attend every argument you are invited to. Big part of maturity is learning to gracefully walk away from situations that threaten your peace of mind, self-respect, values, morals or self-worth. Practice letting go gradually. And finally, not to mention, do not waste your time on unrequited love and relationships which you know will have no endings. Come out of any toxic relationship if you are in, as there can be no big wastage of life than being there. The next and the most important thing you need to immediately do is plug the time drain, stop falling into the social media trap. Do you know companies like Facebook, Insta and YouTube spend millions of dollars on research of small meager things like what color should be kept for like button, where should be the share button, how to upgrade the algorithms for auto suggestions, the color of logos and what not. This is all being done to keep you hooked. And no wonder we all have fallen into these deadly traps which is wasting our life like nothing else. These social media websites and apps mainly function on two basic principles: ease of access and speedy rewards. They are in the business of providing cheap dopamine. So all these apps keep sending us attractive notification, and with just a click we get some instant reward in the form of some exciting reels or comedy. Apart from wasting time, it is also introducing deep insecurities among people in general and youths in particular. The fake world of happiness is leading to anxiety, depression and other psychological disorders, ultimately wasting our lives. Therefore, instead of watching other people have adventures, have some of your own. It need not necessarily be a bungee jumping or skydiving. It can be as simple as a mountain trekking or a visit to a nearby water park based on your interest. So I have a quick solution for you to stop falling for the social media trap and use it intentionally. Follow these 3 simple steps. Cut the bullshit. Unsubscribe and unfollow all the channels which you know are wasting your time and is of no use to you. Find nutritional resources. Search for those channels which are actually delivering things important for you. Prepare a second brain. Human brain is an idea generating machine and not a storage device. So use technology to your advantage and save all the relevant information at some location to easily retrieve it on later date. This is the only way you can survive the tsunami of information overload. Stop making mistakes again and again. Now, the 2 biggest mistakes I've seen people making a lot are not starting something because they have never done it before and not quitting something because they have always done it. Both mistakes come from only one thing: the resistance to change. As Brian Tracy, the author of Eat That Frog, says, one of the very worst use of time is to do something very well that need not be done at all. And most of us never follow this wonderful advice. We keep working in that job we hate and we keep staying in the same environment we hate, and our life seems to be jammed. Even if we start some new projects, we drop it midway and regret after a few months for dropping it at that time. We restart again after a year only to repeat the same mistake. So if you want to stop wasting your life, you immediately need to stop repeating the same mistake. So guys, be creative and make some new mistakes. Stop snoozing on life. Do not stop your bad habits. Yes, don't stop them. You might say, like what? Are you serious? Yes, I am. Do not try to stop your bad habits. Instead, replace them with a good one. As per a 2008 study on appetite, it was found that people who forced themselves to quit eating chocolates actually suffered from a behavioral rebound effect, wherein they soon started to consume the chocolates again. Whereas those who replaced this habit with some healthy habit like eating nuts or drinking juice never went back for chocolates again. So you need to find out your triggers which lead to wastage of time and replace those with some better tasks. Stop living on autopilot mode. Do that work which you always wanted to. Start pursuing those lessons you always wanted. Life is now. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Always remember, it's far better to be exhausted from little bits of effort and learning than it is to be tired of doing absolutely nothing. Never stop learning, because life never stops teaching. Now this is quite simple. Work on yourself as you are the hero of your life. The more knowledge and skills you have, the more valuable you and your life becomes. Explore, go to various places, learn new language, develop some hobbies, do whatever you like to, but keep learning something new in life. My personal suggestion in this point will be actually to take shortcuts as well. If you don't find time for reading book, just read the book summary or watch some book summary video. If you don't find time for learning music, learn at least one song that you always liked. Learn how to grow money, how to save it, how to budget. Increase your knowledge about the finances. And this way you will definitely get a new perspective of living the life. The last and perhaps most critical point is stop ignoring your health. Now see, I am not a professional health advisor or a gym trainer, but I can definitely tell you few basic things you need to start doing to avoid wasting your life. Health for me encompasses 3 major levers. Number 1, nutrition, which include good diet, avoiding excessive sugar, fast food and alcohol. The second one is good sleep, for which a dark, cold, silent room and a clean bed sheets are enough. You can try going to bed at the same time. but I know it's tough and difficult thing to do. And lastly, exercise, for which all you need to do is lift heavy stuffs and get out of breath. If you do this even for 6 months in a row, you will definitely start seeing the good results. So these are the 7 things you need to stop doing immediately to take control of your life. Now, as promised, let me quickly tell you 5 time hacks I have been using to stop wasting my life. Number 1. I always watch the review of movies before watching them on theaters because I don't want to waste my time. So I always prefer OTT platforms like Netflix and Amazon than going to theaters. The simple reason being, I waste a lot of time in traveling, and also I have to be in a certain position for more than 3 hours, which will disturb my mental peace. As it's IPL time, if I ever crave for watching a match, all I do is watch the recap or highlight and get all the key moments of match. I never consume a social media content unintentionally. I follow those channels which I get some value from. So always watch a video with a purpose and not on an auto suggestion. I put my phone in the flight mode when I'm in the middle of some work. If you cannot do that, at least switch off the notifications. I send voice notes instead of text, which saves a lot of time for me. Apart from these basic things, I use many cool apps and AI tools to save time. If you want me to make a dedicated detailed video on them, write save time in comment box and I will definitely make one for you. So my dear time billionaires, time is passing like a shooting star. Ask for your wish before it is gone. Respect your time and always stay happy. See you in the next video. Bye.